And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Mother's Day action on the show. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Athletics. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now, and towing the slab, Osvaldo Bido. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. leading things off and takes a strike. And that drops in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. Looking to stay hot after yesterday's game. 4 for 5 in that one.
Runner!
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. That's off the inside corner. And a count 1-2. Bellinger hammers one deep to right. That's back there. It bangs off the wall. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Yankees.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here's the veteran outfielder, Aaron Judge. 2 for 8 in the series so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Man at second. Laser could be trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. 0 for 6 in the series so far. That one not close. And that is ball 1. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
2-1.
Runner at second, nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. Good job to fight that one off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Next to hit, Austin Wells. 2 for 7 in the series so far. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. And a foul ball. Ripped to third and caught.
Batting sixth, left fielder.
Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. Down to the 8th spot, a guy that's trying to get back on track at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt.
Yeah, Boone, he just hasn't been himself at all lately. I mean, it's hard to know if it's mechanical, if it's mental. It's just a struggle all the way around. It's something that everybody goes through. I think the key is you've got to stick to the process. You've got to focus on every pitch and don't worry about the result. Take it one pitch at a time, one at bat at a time.
That misses the zone. Ball 1.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
And now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That's in there. 2-1 now.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
2 on, 1 out. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Slings to second, and that's 2. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Yankees 2, and the Athletics coming to bat. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starting pitcher, Luke Weaver. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Lawrence Butler, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
1-0.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Let's go, green and gold, baby. Let's go.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
go green and gold, baby. Let's go.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he
Second.
struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
So up next, Jacob Wilson with 3 hits on the series and one of them a homer. And that's a strike. Wilson launched a homer in his most recent game.
Let's go, Jacob. Oh, yeah.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. If you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
Outside
That's a
low.
ball.
And the count 1-2. The pitch. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning,
Batting
you got to be
third.
feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of
Brooker.
just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If
0-2.
I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side in the first.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Let's have a real good time. Oh yeah, let's have a real good time. Yeah.
Top of the second
Leading
at
off
the
for the
plate,
Yankees,
Oswaldo
third baseman,
Cabrera.
Oswaldo Cabrera.
Go back to New York.
Vito back to work. Slider for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Ball 1 there. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Throws him with the heater at the knees. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. 0 for 4 in the loss yesterday. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Let's go green and gold. Bring him home.
That one the other way. Geloff throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting ninth, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
2 out, space is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Come on, green and gold.
Right through there for a strike.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Strike two.
Elly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Next pitch misses. It's a ball and two strikes. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Bleday going back, hauls it in on the warning track. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 2 and the A's nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the catcher comes up to him, Shea Langoliers. And that's in there at the knees.
Ball.
Freddie Ferguson behind the dish, calling the balls and strikes. One now. Now a check swing, but he held up.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
Base hit.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Just a simple man. Oh yeah. Help me understand this life. Help me
This is J.J. Bleday. Misses outside, 1-0.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fly ball down the line. Judge going back on it, and it hooks just foul. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Zach Geloff at the plate and takes high there.
Hee-haw! 1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-2.
2 down, nobody on. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two outs. A swing and a deep fly ball. Get up, get up, get out of here, and gone. He'll touch them all. Home run number 5 on the season, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
That could be one of those swings that really helps spark this offense. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Giorgella steps in, and first offering is fouled off. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next pitch is downstairs. And downstairs. Next offering is fouled back. The other way, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. A's get one back on this solo blast. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. On to the third
Leading
inning.
off for
Now
the
here
Yankees,
is Jazz
second
Chisholm
baseman,
Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Chisholm, a former All-Star, hitting leadoff in today's game, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
That pitch clips the outside corner, and the count even at 1. And that one missing low.
That's a ball.
Right through there for a strike. This to third. Urshela to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder Cody
1 down.
Bellinger.
There comes Cody Bellinger. A double and a run scored his first time up. Bellinger's dad won a couple of World Series rings in 1999 and 2000. Clay was a backup infielder with the New York Yankees. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. In the 2023 season, Cody's dad, Clay, made a trip to Wrigley Field and sat in the right field bleachers to watch his son play. That's kind of cool. 1 out, base is empty. Struck him out looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Aaron Judge comes to the plate now. We think of home runs when we see Judge, which makes sense because, well, he hits a lot of them.
No,
Yeah, you're
ball.
right about that, Boog. In fact, Judge hit 300 home runs before he reached 1,000 hits. The only other player in MLB history to do that was Mark McGwire.
I think of home runs with that guy, too.
Yeah, same.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. And an
Ball went over the
automatic
fence. That's
double
two
as it
bases.
hops the fence.
The automatic
Now batting,
double kind
the
of feels like
designated
enjoying
hitter,
cruise
Giancarlo
control in your car,
Stanton.
Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. And you know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
So runner at second, 2 down. And next is the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Foul
Ground
ball.
ball right side, and it goes just foul.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that can be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 2 and the A's 1.
Now pitching for
Bottom
the New
half
York
of the
Yankees.
3rd, and they bring in a new pitcher,
Number 63.
Fernando Cruz.
Fernando
And he's had his
Cruz.
struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
So here's Brown at the
Leading
plate.
off for the athletic left fielder, Seth Brown.
And the first
One ball,
pitch
no
misses for
strikes.
ball 1. Started
That
to
missed,
swing,
that's the ball.
held up.
2 balls, no strikes.
And another
Ball
ball.
outside.
So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
And there's the automatic.
3-1.
Up the middle. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Batting ninth, first baseman Tyler Soderstrom.
Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And a strike on the outside edge.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Movement in the
0-2.
bullpen. Scott Efros getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. One down, base is empty. And that one
No,
off
that's
the
out.
outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Let's go, green and gold, bring it home. That's the ball, low.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And he hits a ground ball
That's
right
foul.
side, and that's just foul. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Now batting. Right
So the batting
fielder,
order turns over.
Butler.
Lawrence Butler now at the plate. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, number 5.
Jacob Wilson up next for the A's.
Rebels where it's at, we gotta hit it up. Everybody favors, we can give it up. You only live once, you gotta live it up. Yes, my red tie with your red dress. We ain't even planning, but we matching up. Everybody looking what we passing.
Now move to first.
No,
Butler dives
beat him.
back in safely. And there's the strike. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
The count.
The shortstop takes the ball. Got him. Third out, and that ends the frame. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Yankees 2 and the A's 1. And we're back.
Leading
Here's
off
the
for
catcher,
Yankees,
Austin Wells.
Catcher, Austin Wells.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
You know,
1-0.
these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Zips it to first. That's the
Now
first out
batting,
in the
left
top of the
fielder,
4th.
Jason Dominguez.
Now at the plate, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 1 so far. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And that is strike 1. And a strike. Got him swinging.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
And that one pulled foul. Two down, nobody on.
1-1.
That's in there. Now 1-2. That one missing inside. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. So they go quietly there. And midway in the fourth, it's the Yankees 2 and the A's 1. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these A's, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Jazz tosses to first, and a quick out,
Now
number
batting,
one.
the catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Shea Langoliers getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So digging in, J.J. Bleday. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. That one's upstairs, ball one. Langoliers at first, one gone. In the dirt. In there safely. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Check swing, called strike. Close one, doesn't get the call. Full count, 3-2.
That was pretty close on the inside, and obviously he's not too happy with the call out there on the mound as he lets the umpire hear it a little bit. This is where you can't let that frustration compound itself, though. You got to let it out and move on.
Center field. He's got it, and there's two away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now it's going to be
Geloff.
Zach Geloff. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Man on second, 2 down. That one finds the zone. 1-2. That one is absolutely belted. This one could be trouble. The run comes in to score from second. It's 2-2. as the go-ahead runner pulls up at third.
Big RBI for him right there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Gio Urshela up next for the A's. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. Runner at third, 2 away. Got him swinging. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And welcome back to the
For the
ballpark.
Yankees,
Here's Paul
first
Goldschmidt.
baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher. You know, these Yankees, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Anthony Volpe digs in now. Fly to center his first time. And that one fouled off.
Ball. 1-1.
Not even close there. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one's in there. And the count's even at 2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Urshela makes the grab for the second out.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush.
Now
Unbelievable that he
batting,
missed it
second
right there. I'm
baseman,
telling you,
Chisholm
he is going to be
Jr.
frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And the pitch a little bit low. Ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for the A's. Michel Otanez appears to be getting loose. McFarland, the lefty, warming up as well. 2 outs. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. And they jump out front. It's 3-2.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park.
And here comes Mark Kotze as he's ready to make a change and go to the bullpen. Osvaldo Bido done for the day, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
So
for
a new
the
pitcher on the
Athletics.
mound for the A's,
Number
Michel
27.
Otañez. He's into the game with the bases empty. So 2 away with nobody on. And here comes Bellinger. Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
0-1.
That's strike 1. Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
That missed by a
2-1.
lot. 2-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Breaking ball
Got a full count.
inside. And it's a full count.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Struck him out swinging. Gassed it right by him. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
But my mojo right and my motor right, so I roll the dice, so I seize the day. I'm blowing up.
Now pitching. for
Back
the New
now
York
to start the
Yankees.
bottom of the 5th and taking
Number
over on the
41.
mound, Tim Hill.
Tim
He
Hill.
last pitched 2 days ago. Now the left fielder,
Leading
Seth
off for
Brown.
the
Grounded out his
Athletics.
first time up.
Left fielder, Seth Brown.
Bounce to the right. Chisholm in plenty of time to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the
Now
5th.
batting, first baseman Tyler Soderstrom.
Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. Struck out swinging his first time. That one finds the corner. 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. The Yanks leading by a run last half of inning number 5. This to third, and that's a fair ball.
Now batting,
Lawrence
right
Butler
fielder,
up next for the
Lawrence
A's.
Butler.
1 for 2. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly
Now
up and
batting,
out of the strike
number
zone,
5.
but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Now here is Jacob Wilson. He swings and misses at the
0-1.
first pitch. 0-1. Soderstrom off of first with 2 away. Misses
No, that
just
missed.
off
That's a
the
ball.
outside edge. I think that was a strike. Fought off foul. The shortstop
Ball.
takes the ball.
2-2.
Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. First and second, 2 outs. Brent Rooker will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He's got it. That is the inning. A's strand a couple, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. And we're back.
Leading
Top of the
off for the
6th inning.
Yankees,
And stepping
right
in for the
fielder,
Yankees,
Aaron
Aaron
Judge.
Judge.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly.
Oh, and a great stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Nice diving stop right there. Gets the out. Great reactions. Excellent
batting,
job of finishing the play
designated
with a
hitter,
nice, easy throw.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That misses.
missed. That's a ball.
1-0. Stanton, 35 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1. Nope, ball.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swings and misses, and 2 away now.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the
Now
zone,
batting
and he just
catcher,
couldn't hold up the
Austin
swing.
Wells.
You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
And that one hammered way back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. And he's got a double.
He's been swinging it really well lately.
Now
Just a
batting
very
left
nice
fielder,
approach and
Jason
swing right there to
Dominguez.
use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez.
That's
Just
the ball.
missed.
Outside.
Man at second. That one
That's a ball.
misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one catches the corner for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So 1 hit is all they get. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. Yankees 3 and the A's 2.
Now pitching for
Back
New
down
York,
for the bottom of the 6th.
Number
And there's a new
56.
pitcher on the mound. Mark Leiter
Mark
Jr.
Leiter Jr.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So This is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Leading off.
And
for
here's the catcher,
A's,
Shea Langoliers.
Shea Langoliers.
This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
There's a strike at the knees. And that skips in the dirt. Next pitch is outside. J.J. Bleday in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And now it's filled up.
Full count.
To the right side, Chisholm. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
That's what good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Here's the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. That just misses.
Down. That's a
ball one. There's a swing and a drive. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. He's already homered in this game. The pit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1.
With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. And that one fouled off. And the 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next offering misses down and away. Bleday leads off second with one gone in the inning. In the dirt. Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Two down. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a bouncer. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Now here's Gio Urshela.
Third baseman, Gio Urshela.
There's a strike. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Outside.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But they push across 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
37.
Jose Leclerc.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Oswaldo Cabrera.
That's in there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That's a little bit low.
That's down.
High fly ball out to center field. Lede settles underneath it and makes the grab. 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Meanwhile,
0-1.
activity in the bullpen. Tyler Ferguson preparing to come on if needed. That's down and in.
1-1. Ball.
Fouled off down the right side. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 down.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Volpe struggling on the road this season. Better results at home. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Next offering is downstairs. Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. All tied up at 3 apiece.
Now pitching for
We're
New
back
York,
in a new pitcher here to start
Number
the bottom of the
43,
7th. Jonathan
Jonathan
Loaisiga.
Loaisiga.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
And now it's
Leading
going to
off
be
for
Seth
the
Brown.
A's,
Has grounded out a couple of
left
times.
Seth Brown.
Swinging a foul out of play.
You know, these Athletics, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Nope. Ball.
And that misses. And 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground, Cabrera zips it across, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom.
Tyler Soderstrom, the next to hit.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. Activity in the
No ball,
bullpen for the
1 strike.
Yankees. Scott Efros getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Next pitch
Ball.
downstairs, and now it's even 1-1. A's looking to put the go-ahead run on base. Yeah, that's fouled off. Line drive, base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Lawrence Butler. 1 for 3. First pitch
That's it. Ball.
misses.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Loaisiga fires. And a count 1-2. 1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Missed with a
That's a ball.
changeup. 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Hits the fence. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Relay throw, but it's offline. He will score. 4-3, they take the lead. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
1 out. Runner at second. Now the number 2 hitter, Jacob Wilson. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Man at second. Foul ball there. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Not close with that one, and it's 1-2. One-run game. The A's looking for some insurance. Next one
That's the ball.
misses. Now 2-2. Loisaga checks the runner.
Hey, he beat
Butler
it up.
back in on a dive. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
Ball.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. This one in the air. Goldie pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
Now it's the DH, Brent Rooker. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. First pitch
that
just misses.
1-0.
That one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. And there's a foul ball. On the inside corner for called strike 3. A's get one on the RBI double as the A's are on top. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. TJ McFarland.
Now pitching.
These
for
are the spots
Athletics.
relievers really make a name
Number
for
48.
themselves. Late and
TJ
close. There's not much
McFarland.
margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for the
Jazz
Yankees,
Chisholm Jr.
second baseman,
stepping in
Jazz
now for the
Chisholm
Yankees.
Jr.
On the ground, right side. Oh, great stop from his knees. The throw. Nicely done for the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play, dives, comes up with it, and then from
Now
one
batting,
knee, like he's just
infielder,
playing catch with his
Cody
kid.
Bellinger.
Nice throw across the diamond at first.
Bellinger up to hit. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Looking to get the tying run on base.
That's a ball.
And that's downstairs and outside. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Mason Miller, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. A's leading by a run. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Wilson settles under this one. And it's caught for the out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder Aaron
And now big
Judge.
number 99, Aaron Judge.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And a foul ball. Judge waits. And Judge spoils that one. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Up the middle, and it gets by him. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, all you
Now
can
batting,
say
the
is he just
designated
whiffed
hitter,
on that
Giancarlo
ground ball and probably
Stanton.
took his eye off it a little early, looking to pick up his throwing target. But that's not something you'll see professional infielders do too often.
So 2 down, and next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. He's got it, and that is out number 3. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Athletics 4 and the Yankees 3.
Now pitching for
Back
the New
now,
York
new
Yankees,
pitcher on the mound as we roll into the
Number
bottom of the
71.
8th. Ian Hamilton.
Ian Hamilton.
Well, 1-run
Leading
game,
off
and now the
for
catcher comes up
Athletics.
to hit.
Catcher,
Shea Langoliers.
Shea Langoliers.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Just not
0-1.
able to catch up to that velocity.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Just
No,
misses
ball.
with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, that slider
Up
wasn't even
next,
close to the
for the
strike zone, and he
A's.
got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact
Zero
with that
balls, 1
pitch.
strike.
Lede now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And that's
Ball.
down and away. And there's
That's
the
a
ball.
ball.
Two 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Full count.
Stays alive. Three and two. Payoff pitch.
Take your
The
base.
3-2
Ball 4.
is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in
Now
that
batting,
3-2 count
second
kind of tells you
baseman.
that that's the pitch he has the most
Zach
confidence
Gallo.
in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me.
Geloff,
Yeehaw.
batting with one down, takes a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
They
Ball.
tried to get him to chase on a slider
One
down
ball,
and
one
away.
strike.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Gio Urshela to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. And
One
ball
ball, no
one.
strike.
Bleday, the lead runner at second. Geloff over at first with one away. And it's even up.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Two on, one out. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with one away.
A couple of singles back to back. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. Now the bases loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
So up next, Seth Brown. Golden opportunity right here. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Next offering is down low.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Ground ball could be 2. To Volpe at second for 1. On to Goldschmidt. That's 2.
These boys are ready to make a play with the bases loaded. Excellent job of execution there. You turn the double play, and the inning is over.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer,
Number
Mason
19.
Miller. He has a
Mason
great slider with tons of movement. Here's the Yankees
Leading
catcher
off
now,
for the
Austin
Yankees,
Wells.
Catcher Austin Wells.
And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. That one in triple digits.
0-2.
And that one hit to first.
That's a foul ball.
Down the line, and it's foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Now that left
Here's the
fielder,
left fielder, Jason
Dominguez.
Dominguez. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Not even close there. Ball 1. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. In the air, center field, Bleday brings it in. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting third base.
So they're down to their final out.
Cabrera.
And up next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Swinging a foul straight back. Check swing, and he went 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
1 strike away. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
That's tremendous fight from him, and
base,
I know it's got the
Paul
dugout
Skenes.
fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
2 outs, runner at first. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Two outs. That one catches the zone. 1 and 2.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
2 and 2.
In the dirt. And the runner stays where he is. Got it! And that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And the final score here, 4-3. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Concentrated thoughts on who I used to be, I'm shedding skin. Every day a new version of me.